published on WashingtonPost.com, #1 fear in 2014 was fear of public speaking. Every one of us probably have it to some degree. And looking at me now, you're thinking, maybe she didn't never have it. You know, she's here talking, right? No, that's not true. When I received that speech class assignment, I was freaking out. Like I had to jump off a cliff. Many emotions like fear, anxiety, and make me nauseous, you know. I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Like everyone probably did in their life when they have some kind of really event coming and you don't know what to do with this and you are upset. So that was me. I was looking for the topic, and then I realized that emotions are really overwhelming me. So I have to start thinking about it and do something about it. Google defined emotions as a state of mind when people are interacting with each other or even during relationships with each other. Emotions can take over, or we can take over them. Anyway, 2 weeks ago, I was still searching for the topic. My heart was beating. And then I realized, okay, I have a technique. I used that technique in the past, and it helped me. It's different things. So I took 2 minutes to think about what do I talk. 10 minutes. I'm done. I did the technique, and I'm here now. Look at me. Here, I wouldn't be here today if I didn't find that cure, fast cure. I wouldn't be here at all, and I wouldn't be speaking to you guys because really, it's really first speech in front of so many people. And the technique, you're thinking, right? What? 10 minutes, miracle. You're probably thinking, I hear that, I hear. But guess what? Let me tell you about it, and you will decide. Do you want to try it? Do you want to do it or not? It's up to you. The technique name is EFT, and it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. This is powerful, safe tool, self-tool, and it's very safe to use for yourself. It's a tool which Gary Craig developed. Gary Craig is a Stanford engineer, and he was working on searching on some self-development tools and techniques. He got trained in Dr. Callahan, very complicated technique. Field thought therapy. It was so complicated, you have to diagnose it, do many things. It cost a lot of money even to get trained, not just get treated. So Gary Craig was trained in it, and it's in 4 years, EFT was born. And it's very simple. Because of Gary Craig, EFT is available for the whole world, and it is free. And there are people who train people for free. And there are people who help people for free using this technique. Anyway, scientific research was done, and it's still ongoing, and it's showing that EFT is helping in many different issues, not just emotionals, because from emotions we go to the sickness, just like I was a couple of weeks ago. Hodgin Jargons in 2011 showed that looked at the patients with psoriasis, and they said that psoriasis symptoms in the patients reduced after EFT by 75%. Can you believe it? No, unbelievable. Then a little bit more there. George, in journal Beginnings, which is for Holistic Association of Nurses. This journal, they publish research for the patients with anxiety, pain, and depression levels. Of course, it was all reduced significantly. And then the last one a meta-analysis study on effectiveness of EFT on post-traumatic stress disorder patients. So their symptoms were reduced below the clinical levels. What do you think about it? They probably go to the doctors many years, they do many things, but they're still sick. But after several sessions of EFT, they were almost cured, I would say, because they didn't have symptoms above the clinical level. That's what they say. And the meta-analysis is the highest level of study you can perform, actually. Okay, I think I am boring you, am I not?
No.
Is that, yeah? Okay, I was going to tell you, thank you, bye. Okay, now I have something else to tell you about EFT. For example, my own experience started 11 years ago. I was diagnosed with chronic disease. Nobody could help me, really. They just will give me more antibiotics and more antibiotics and more antibiotics. I was staying on antibiotics like 3 weeks during 1 month, and it's all the time. So, and I was told that my liver will fail one day. I lived in constant restrictions. Don't eat this, don't do this, you cannot do this, you cannot go there, because I cannot do certain things. So I was in fear, I was thinking, yeah, I'm treating myself, right, with antibiotics, but I'm also, any day I can get even worse, no matter what. I was angry. That happened to me, young female. I didn't see my future. But then I found EFT. So I was so upset. I said, enough is enough. The medicine doesn't help me. I'm a nurse, but it doesn't help me. Okay, I believe in it, but it doesn't help me. And I found EFT. And when I said enough is enough, and I dared to try EFT one time, from that time I don't have this disease anymore. Can you believe it? One time. I don't even look back. I remember, but I don't look back. And how EFT works? You probably think, right? So fast. How does it work? How fast you can learn it, and where you can learn it. And what do I need to do for it? Do I need to go somewhere? Do I need to take some classes? Let me tell you about it. First of all, EFT is so easy, and information is available. So you can find it on the EFT website. And this is how it works. It works by tapping on a meridian points. At that time you're talking, of course. But it works by releasing the blocks of your energy, of emotional blocks, and let it go freely. Anyway, you can go to their website and see all about it, the manuals and everything. And it's the website calls www.emofree.com. www.emofree.com. So it's it's Gary's Craig website, and there are a lot of information about it. And the best news today, you can learn it in a few minutes. And as the best news, usually the result is permanent and very fast. Yes, it's sometimes you can fail sometimes because you don't use it maybe in a certain framework. But you can go and read about it and fix it. And there are coaches available for you. Anyway, remember, I don't want to try to seduce you to use this technique. You're welcome to try it. You're welcome not to. I will say one thing. Emotions can ruin our lives, but it doesn't have to be this way. With EFT, you can be a boss for your emotions. And I welcome you to give it a try.